The Model Y Juniper is set to change the game in the world of electric SUVs with its impressive 95 kilowatt-hour battery. This super battery is not just an ordinary upgrade. It represents a leap forward that promises to transform our understanding of range in electric cars. With this innovation, the Juniper achieves an astonishing 1,000 kilometers of range. This 30% increase compared to previous models is no coincidence. Tesla is focused on pushing boundaries, delivering an SUV that not only competes with the best on the market, but also redefines what an electric vehicle can offer in terms of performance and practicality. Just imagine leaving home and embarking on a long trip without the constant worry of where's the next charging station? That's what Tesla aims to provide with the Juniper. With its 1,000 kilometers range, the Model Y Juniper enters a special category, becoming a leader among electric SUVs. This leap is not just a victory for Tesla. It's also a win for drivers who can enjoy more freedom on the road without needing to plan a stop every couple of hours. After all, the focus here is for users to have a smoother experience, less dependent on charging infrastructure. This range comes with added peace of mind for those looking to explore new travel possibilities without the stress of needing to recharge all the time. With the Juniper, you can even imagine a family adventure, like going to the beach or hiking on the weekend, without the constant concern of finding a charging point. And the best part? This model is designed to adapt to all kinds of terrain and weather, making the Juniper perfect for those who love hitting the road and exploring new landscapes. So even for those who have never considered an electric vehicle before, the Juniper presents an enticing offer of less charging time and more road time. Now think about it, an electric car with a 1,000 kilometers range breaks many barriers. Until recently, this was an almost unattainable goal, and Tesla has made it a reality. This changes everything for those living in areas where charging points are scarce, or for anyone just wanting a practical car for daily use without worrying about frequent recharging. The Juniper eliminates the anxiety of needing to stop every 300 or 400 kilometers, allowing drivers to truly enjoy the journey and explore much more. This kind of advancement positions the Juniper not only as a leader in range, but also as one of the most desirable models for those seeking a truly practical electric car. The choice of a 95 kilowatt-hour battery also aligns with Tesla's commitment to delivering power without compromising sustainability. It's not just about creating a larger battery. What they've developed is a more efficient and durable technology. Tesla is utilizing a combination of materials and manufacturing processes that not only increase capacity, but also reduce wear and tear. As a result, the Juniper not only travels farther, but maintains its performance for much longer. This means that in addition to reducing the frequency of charging, it will also have a longer lifespan, providing more value and less worry for the owner. With the Juniper, Tesla seeks to elevate the conversation about sustainability. The more efficient a battery is used, the lower its long-term environmental impact will be. With a car that requires fewer recharges, less energy is consumed from the grid, making a difference. This model also demonstrates how Tesla is attuned to what today's consumers are looking for: a car that is sustainable without sacrificing power and innovation. This balance is what truly sets the Juniper apart and places Tesla at a reference point when it comes to technology and the environment. Of course, the Juniper doesn't stand out just for its range. The entire vehicle is designed to offer a unique experience. With more space, comfort, and sophisticated design, it appeals to everyone from those needing a car for everyday use to those looking for a road machine that can be used to explore new destinations. Every detail has been carefully crafted to ensure that drivers and passengers feel truly connected to what the car offers, without distractions or the need to stop all the time. The Juniper transforms the idea of a long-distance trip into a more similar experience to what one would have with a combustion car, but with all the potential and innovation of an electric vehicle. This model is here to challenge even the most skeptical views on electric vehicles. With its range and cutting-edge battery, Tesla aims to change the perception that electric cars are only for short urban trips. The Juniper is an invitation to a new era of exploration, where any journey can be undertaken with more tranquility and less worry. Tesla wants drivers to feel this change in practice, showing that with the Model Y Juniper, there are no limits to where you can go. You just need to want to discover new paths, and it will be there to accompany you. Tesla is surpassing itself once again by developing not just one, but 4 types of battery cells that promise to revolutionize the range and performance of its vehicles. Among these models, the NC20 stands out as the perfect option for the Model Y. Think of the NC20 as that puzzle piece that fits exactly where it needs to, bringing more energy and efficiency, especially in a larger car like the Model Y, which requires a battery capable of providing range without compromising performance. It almost feels like a master plan from Tesla to choose a cell that fits well with the needs of an SUV, which, after all, carries more weight and needs more power. This NC20, despite being new, already shows incredible potential. It seems like it was designed specifically for vehicles that need more autonomy to travel long distances without the driver constantly worrying about finding a charging station at every corner. For those who love hitting the road and exploring farther, this is a dream come true. Tesla has thought of everything: a car with the power and energy to go much further before needing a recharge. It seems like magic, but it's pure cutting-edge engineering, making the Model Y leap in efficiency and performance with the NC20. Another interesting point is that while other batteries focus solely on storing energy, the NC20 is also designed to better withstand the weight and demands of a larger vehicle like the Model Y. Those who understand a bit about batteries know that creating something that not only lasts longer, but can also support the vehicle's weight while providing a smooth drive is quite a challenge. Tesla is betting on this balance, allowing the Model Y to perform better than electric SUVs on the market. It almost seems like the NC20 was made with the Model Y in mind, as if it were a perfect match. And you know what's even more interesting? This battery also helps maintain the car's stability. Heavier batteries usually make the car harder to control, but the NC20 has a configuration that assists in weight distribution, making the driving experience smoother and safer. For SUV enthusiasts, this is a major attraction because it offers the necessary power without compromising comfort. It's as if Tesla combined everything a driver could want: a powerful battery that also adds a touch of smoothness to the steering, making a significant difference in a vehicle like the Model Y. Of course, Tesla is also thinking about the consumer's wallet. The NC20 isn't just efficient in terms of performance. It also has a structure that facilitates mass production, which could mean a more affordable cost in the long run. After all, the idea is for this battery to become a viable and accessible option for more drivers without costing a fortune. Tesla's vision of making advanced technology accessible to more people is what keeps the company ahead, always considering how to balance innovation with cost-effectiveness. Another detail is that the NC20 is designed to be more resistant to wear than previous models. Batteries in electric cars suffer a lot over time, especially when it comes to larger and heavier vehicles. But the NC20 is built to last and maintain its efficiency for longer, almost like a turbocharged version of previous models. This is ideal for the Model Y, which needs a battery that can not only withstand heavy use, but also continue to deliver good performance for many, many miles. Tesla is also addressing another crucial point with the NC20: charging. With this new cell, the idea is that the Model Y can charge more quickly and efficiently, making life much easier for drivers. Imagine going on a long trip and knowing that when you need to stop for a charge, the process will be faster than usual. This is the kind of innovation that transforms the experience of driving an electric vehicle, shortening waiting times and making the journey more enjoyable. It's a detail that makes all the difference and shows how focused Tesla is on every aspect of the battery. And if you think all this compromises the car's performance, here's the surprise. The NC20 is built to handle high power demands without overheating or losing efficiency. This characteristic is essential for a car like the Model Y, designed to be fast and efficient without the risk of overheating. Tesla is always looking for ways to improve this aspect, and the NC20 reflects that concern. It's the type of battery that not only keeps pace with the car, but also ensures it achieves maximum performance without sacrificing safety. Another very interesting aspect is that the NC20, above all, helps reduce environmental impact. Tesla is always looking for ways to make its products more sustainable, and this new cell uses materials and processes that minimize the carbon footprint. This is an additional point for those considering an electric car, not only for the savings, but also for the commitment to the environment. The NC20 comes as Tesla's response to the growing demand for vehicles that are greener and more efficient at the same time. The NC20 represents the type of innovation that shows how committed Tesla is to the future of electric vehicles. By designing a battery that fits so well with the Model Y, they demonstrate that it's not just about selling a car, but offering a complete experience that redefines what we expect from an electric SUV. Tesla is expanding its global presence, and strategic partnerships are becoming more important than ever, especially with the launch of the Model Y Juniper on the horizon. An interesting example is the partnership in Indonesia, where the focus is on sourcing nickel, one of the key ingredients for electric vehicle batteries. This is more than just a commercial agreement. It's a smart move by Tesla to ensure they have enough material for large-scale production. Since nickel is essential for creating more durable and efficient batteries, this type of partnership shows that Tesla is planning far ahead, anticipating the needs to sustain the ever-growing demand. Indonesia, by the way, is one of the largest nickel producers in the world, so it makes perfect sense for Tesla to engage with a country that already has this natural wealth. With nickel, the batteries become more powerful, and the car improves in performance and autonomy. For the Model Y Juniper, this means it will have everything it needs to be not just a robust electric SUV, but also efficient, capable of meeting the demands of drivers looking for a car with excellent range and power. It's impressive how these details make a difference, right? Partnerships like this create a cycle where everyone benefits. Indonesia, with its growing market, and Tesla, with a more secure supply of one of the most sought-after metals in the battery industry. Here's the translation of your text into English. And you know what's even more interesting? This partnership will help Tesla keep the production of the Model Y Juniper running smoothly for the US market, which is already scheduled to start in January. Thinking about it, that's practically just around the corner. So, Tesla isn't just organizing for some distant future. They're already implementing the structures and contracts now to ensure that the Model Y Juniper arrives in the United States with full force. Just imagine, January is right there. And knowing that Tesla already has a whole plan in place for this launch shows how the company is always one step ahead. Moreover, what Tesla is doing in Indonesia also serves as a model for other global partnerships. The company is not limiting itself to one or two local markets. It wants to ensure that its supply chain is stable and diverse enough not to depend on just one place. This is a smart strategy because a company the size of Tesla needs a solid and flexible network, ready to handle any potential supply disruptions. And with production ramping up, having more than one source of nickel supply, like that from Indonesia, is almost a necessity. Another interesting point is that this partnership may open doors for new Tesla investments in Asia. The company already has its Gigafactory in Shanghai, But this nickel agreement in Indonesia reinforces that Tesla is heavily investing in the region. By doing so, Tesla not only secures its resource supply, but also strengthens its presence in markets where interest in electric cars is on the rise. It's as if Tesla is laying the groundwork for even more aggressive and ongoing global expansion, which directly benefits models like the Model Y Juniper. The truth is that quality nickel is a contested resource, and many companies want to secure access to it. But Tesla has managed to establish a solid partnership, which is a clear sign of how committed they are to delivering the best for their consumers. And of course, the nickel coming from Indonesia will play a crucial role not only in the Model Y Juniper, but in Tesla's entire vehicle lineup. It's interesting to see how Tesla is prioritizing control over essential materials, ensuring production without major surprises. Another aspect we can't forget is the positive impact this has for the end consumer. With a guaranteed supply of nickel, Tesla can optimize its production costs, which could lead to more competitive prices for the Model Y Juniper. After all, when a company controls the supply of essential materials, it can avoid those price fluctuations that could drive up the final product cost. And let's face it, who wouldn't like the idea of a more affordable car, especially when it comes to an advanced model like the Juniper? In the end, this partnership is an important step in Tesla's growth trajectory and in the promise of quality electric vehicles for the public. With each new factory and every new agreement, Tesla gets closer to a solid and self-sufficient production chain. And this isn't just about the Model Y Juniper. It's about Tesla's commitment to creating a future where electric cars are accessible and sustainable for everyone. The Tesla 4680 battery technology has been one of the great promises for increasing the range and energy density in electric vehicles. But it's not as simple a journey as it seems. Despite all the advancements this battery represents, there are some challenges in the production process that leave the Tesla team wary. One of the most critical points is the efficiency of the anodes, which are essential for the battery's performance. It's like having a nearly perfect cake recipe, but with one ingredient that still doesn't work ideally. They have invested heavily in innovation to try to resolve this. But it seems that each advancement also brings a new complication. These anodes, which are initially designed to optimize the energy stored and delivered by the battery, still do not achieve the expected efficiency in large-scale production. It's curious because when it comes to research and prototypes, things flow well. But when it comes to scaling up manufacturing, obstacles arise that require true laboratory work to resolve. And Tesla doesn't want to simply launch the battery into the market without ensuring the promised reliability and durability, which is a massive responsibility. For them, trust in the product comes before the rush to increase sales, which clearly shows the care they are taking with this technology. Furthermore, another challenge is improving the scalability of 4680 production. It's not just about producing more units. It's essential to ensure that each one functions with the same quality standard, which is much more complex than it seems. Tesla is heavily investing in research to find materials and manufacturing methods that reduce costs without losing efficiency. They know that these batteries are key to the future of affordable electric cars, but doing this economically is a real puzzle. After all, there's no point in having incredible technology that can't be reproduced efficiently on a large scale. And it's interesting to see how each advancement in manufacturing reveals other layers of complexity. As they improve one aspect of the battery, another point soon emerges that needs adjustment. It's like tinkering with a piece of a super complex mechanism. You adjust one thing here, but end up having to fix something else later on. But at the same time, this constant pursuit of improvements is allowing Tesla to discover new techniques that could be applied to other parts of battery production. They're exploring everything from new materials for the anodes to ways to better leverage the assembly process. And it's exciting to think about what else may emerge from that. Even with these challenges, The potential impact of the 4680 battery is enormous. Imagine a future where electric cars have significantly greater range, with lighter and more compact batteries that are also affordable. It's almost like the revolution of cell phones. Remember when batteries barely lasted a day? Now, with all the improvements, we can go days without needing a charge. Tesla wants to do something similar with electric vehicles, but this is only possible if they can overcome these production challenges. To achieve this, they are testing various approaches, from adjustments to internal components to modifications in the cell design itself. What's interesting is that Tesla isn't alone in this race. Other companies and researchers are keeping an eye on the innovations surrounding the 4680, creating a sort of healthy competition to see who can offer a scalable and cost-effective solution first. This only increases the pressure for Tesla to find quick answers. They understand that the sooner they resolve these challenges, the sooner they can dominate the market with this technology. But it's one of those things. Everything takes time. After all, every step needs to be well thought out to ensure the safety and reliability of the batteries. Another complicating factor is the cost of materials. To create such powerful batteries, Tesla needs high-quality raw materials, which don't come cheap. They are experimenting with new materials that could be less expensive and equally efficient, but there's still no definitive solution. Since the final price of an electric car is directly linked to the cost of the battery, this is one of the most challenging issues. They are seeking ways to balance this cost with efficiency and durability, which means we will likely see many innovations before the 4680 reaches its ideal form. The journey to make the 4680 a viable reality is filled with challenges, but it is also filled with possibilities. Every obstacle Tesla faces brings a new opportunity to refine the technology and even discover new ways to manufacture batteries. They have that ambitious vision of creating a future where electricity is the fuel of choice, but they don't want to compromise on quality to get there faster. This makes the process lengthy, but at the same time, very promising, because every step counts toward turning the 4680 concept into something that could really be in consumers' hands one day.